I'm Sue Ann Delk. Today is Wednesday, April 21st, 2021, and this is my daily report and card pull. Thank you for joining me. It's crispy outside today, chilly and sunny. It's very nice. T-shirt. Spread love, laugh loud, give thanks, see beauty, choose joy. That's a good one. I like to wear this shirt. People go. So, I didn't get a chance to do the video before I went to work, so I'm home on a lunch break type thing, a lunch break. And needed to do a few chores, and I thought I'd do this video now instead of waiting until this evening. So that's what I'm going to do, because I was too rushed this morning and I did not have enough time. Gardening show and tell. Look, isn't that lovely? These are lemon seeds. These are seeds from a Meyer lemon sent to me from my friend Michelle Hebert. She sent me two. This is the seeds from one, and these were planted January 14th, so over 3 months old. So they've got roots coming out the bottom. I need to get these into a bigger pot and let them run wild and free. I have planted lots of citrus seeds, mostly lemons. No limes. I never find seeds in limes. I don't know why. But I do have a lime tree that I bought last fall. I call it a tree. It's about this tall. And it bloomed, and it has tiny, tiny limes on it. So I'm excited to see what it does. But yeah, over the years I've planted so many citrus seeds, and some of them come up to here on me. They're in pots. And the foliage smells good, and most of them have big long thorns, like that long, and very sticky and pointy. They will hurt you. None have bloomed or fruited, and I remember hearing as a kid that you won't ever get fruit from anything you plant from a seed, and I don't know why that is, because that's how fruit propagates without humans interfering and grafting and so forth. So it would seem like you could plant an apple seed and grow a tree that would eventually produce apples or anything else, you know. Citrus, watermelon seeds, cantaloupe seeds. Why not? Maybe some of them have been messed with too much that they sprout and make a tree but just don't make fruit. I don't know. I don't know, but I like growing them. They make pretty little trees, and it's fun, you know. It's fun to look at this tree that's this tall, or you know, about that height, and go, oh wow, yeah, I grew that from a lemon seed or an orange seed or a grapefruit seed. So today is the 21st. Is that focused? I'm not sure. The moon is in Leo. You remember what we said about the moon being in Leo. It ain't good for anything when it comes to gardening. It said that's the time to pull weeds and stuff. Kill weeds. Let's see what it says. Barren and dry, fiery and masculine. This is the most barren sign, used only for killing weeds and for cultivation. So if you've got some weeds to kill today and tomorrow, today and tomorrow is the time to do it. Then come Friday, it changes to a different sign. The next time we can plant again isn't going to be until the 27th. And then we get 1 day to plant, and then we get to harvest 3 times. Of course, really, we can do whatever we want to do whenever we want to do it. This is just the moon. This is predictions based on moon signs that tell you the optimal time to do things. In other words, it's saying that if you plant seeds when the moon is in Leo, don't expect a lot. That's what they mean. I have not done any documented experiments. Maybe that would be an interesting thing to do. You know, mark it planted when moon was in Leo. Mark it or indicate on the pot, you know, these were planted when the moon was in this sign or that sign or whatever. All things being equal, what do we end up with? Maybe we'll do that someday, huh? Just how many cards we got left in this deck. We've been through a lot of them. Humberito. Hecate. Not Hecate. Not Hecat. Hecate. Let's see what our little book says about Hecate. Hecate. Keywords: crossroads, turning point. Hecate is an ancient triple goddess, a maiden, a mother, and a crone. She is a guardian of crossroads and a goddess of transitions. She is able to see through the veil of time to determine your fate. She requires you to make a conscious and independent choice. You have come to a crossroads and a decision must be made. Weigh your options carefully and project the likely outcomes as accurately as you can before taking action. Seek the wisdom in others around you, both older and younger, to gain a fuller perspective of possibilities. All right, there you have it. Hecate is our card for the day. It's time to make a decision. And she's going to require that of you. Awesome. All right, there it is again. Maiden, Mother, and Crone. Pretty card. This one's got a snake. Snakes are cool from afar. If they're within striking distance, I'm not very comfortable. But I won't kill a snake just because it's a snake. And I've tried to educate myself on what's poison, what's not. Because I don't want to be the kind of person who fears another living thing just because of what it is, within reason. And I certainly don't want to hate. I was raised to hate snakes. I don't hate snakes anymore. I don't. So, last night I had this big candle, about that big around and about that tall. And it had problems in that it wouldn't stay lit, and it had burned a big hole down, so it was no longer a good candle. And so I was going to melt it down and make new candles out of it. So I got my little glass cylinder about that big around, about that tall, I guess. And I put the candle in it upside down and put it on the candle warmer. I find that that's usually a really good way to melt a candle, and it takes longer than doing it on the stovetop, but it's gentler, I guess, gentler on the wax. So I needed to check on it and make sure it was melting correctly, and try to figure out if I needed to move stuff around or whatever. Well, to make a long story short, the glass cylinder that I was melting it in broke in half, and wax is all over my desk, but at least this time it didn't splatter. And I left it be so that it could harden, and tonight I'll take a putty knife and pop all that off. I'm not going to try to salvage this wax because I noticed when I was melting it, I noticed that it had an unpleasant odor about it, like maybe the oils in the wax had gone rancid, or were trying to go rancid, and I thought it would be a waste of any fragrance that I might try to add to it to pursue this any further. I don't think this wax is any good. So I'm just going to throw away what's left of it. Here's half the jar. And here's the other half, and that's the part of the candle that had not yet melted. So, not sure why things went south, but they did. So that'll be going in the trash bin. Not to fear, there's plenty of other candles that need to be melted and reconstituted into something else. I'm sure I'll find some around here somewhere. This one I brought home from work. I had it at work, and I just couldn't make it stay lit, so that's that. All right, about time for me to get back to the office. I've been away long enough to call this a lunch break. I guess I should get around to eating something while I'm here. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again tomorrow. And until then, have a great afternoon and evening.